So starting from the beginning, if we wanted to build this from scratch, here's what we would do. Go into your sub account, go into settings, and on the left side, you'll see custom fields. Click on that and say add field. Click on single line and then next, and then give it a field name. So first one is going to be business name, part of the contact, and then save. And that's going to create your first field name over here. We're just simply creating these fields right now. Later, we're going to add them into the form that we want customers to input and fill out. So go one by one, adding a field, and then create all 10 of these. You can pause the video here. Once you have them done, you should have all 10 ready to go. Now we go build the form itself. So hit go back, go down to sites. On the top, you see forms and then builder. In here, add a form. You can build a form from scratch. The only required field you have to have is an email in order for this form to function. So keep the email in there. You can delete everything else inside your form. And then on the left side, go to add object fields and then go down to where you save the custom fields. It should be inside a folder if you saved them there. If not, they'll just be listed on the left side and you'll see each one there, brand name all the way down to social account ID, which you don't actually need. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. And then one by one, you drag these over. So for example, brand name, if I wanted this in my form, I would drag this like this and then drop it up here. And once you put that field here, you cannot reuse it. So you'll see it grayed out. So go ahead and drag each one over until your form looks exactly like this. You can pause it here. And now that your form is done, make sure it's saved. Make sure you have a nice title that's explanatory. And now this form, if you hit preview up here, will give you a link, a URL that you can copy and share with your client. And it's a browsable form that they can just fill out. I sent this link to John via an email and said, please fill out this form. And all he had to do was click on that link, fill out the form one time, at the bottom hit execute, and then his automation is just continuing every single day without John having to do any kind of approvals or steps. And he doesn't have to come back every 30 days and approve a bunch more or create more. This automation is just going to keep on going. And if you join my Skool community as a VIP member or an affiliate of my high level, I will give you this as well. Now we're ready to build a workflow inside high level. And as a reminder, how you get there is inside the sub account, go over to automation, hit create workflow on the top right, start from scratch. That's going to give you a blank form. Just imagine that's a blank form up here, and I'm going to show you how to recreate this. So first start from add and then trigger, and you're picking the scheduler. This is how often you would want this workflow to execute. So you can run this every single day at midnight 15, for example, and then hit save trigger. And then I have this trigger, go ahead and drop it where you need. And now we have a trigger all by itself. And then what you're doing is recreating this workflow at the bottom. The next trigger, add trigger, is going to be the form submitted. So search for form and then go ahead and click on form submitted and then add a filter to identify exactly which form it is, because you could have multiple forms. And it says form is, and then pick the form you created earlier, the title that you gave it. I gave it one social wizard input form and then hit save trigger. Now I have my second trigger, go ahead and drop that there. Now I have two triggers, just like these two. The last one is a contact change. So within that form, we had a drop down that was going to change it from either configured to paused. And this could be an emergency shutoff switch, for example, where John can come back to that same form and hit pause and stop this workflow from executing. Now you can do this as an admin. So if John is just going to call you and you can come over here and unpublish your workflow, same effect. But this gives John the ability to stop it from his end. So add another trigger and then pick these settings and hit save. Now your workflow should be coming together where you have these three nodes already. These are triggers. The next one is going to be an action. So go up to add and then add action, and you're looking for GPT powered by OpenAI. In this one, you have some options with the model. Pick GPT-4o Mini because this is just creating the post and it's smart enough to create a pretty nice post. So you don't have to go for a high-end model and pay a lot of credits. Now the prompt is really important. Like I said earlier, go ahead and copy this exact prompt and then hit save action. Now this will leverage the API key that High Level has in order to interact with OpenAI. So you don't have to go create your own developer account and grab an API plus a secret and then put money in your account. High Level is just going to charge you based on your usage. If you want to do this yourself and you just need a little bit of help, join my Skool community, use my High Level affiliate link, and I will help you. Revenue that I generate from that, 20% of it goes into paid ads, and the leads, I share them with my community. With my affiliate link, you get a 30-day extended trial, plus a bootcamp that you can go through. I have a 15-part course that gets you from initial idea all the way to operational agency. You'll get hundreds of pre-built AI agents ready to go, workflows, automations, website templates. I also have 40 plus businesses and marketing courses that you can then sell to your members. I'm heavily involved in my community. I join 7 days a week so you can have one-on-ones with me where we can build things, we can do think tanks and come up with business ideas. You can even join my businesses where I show you what I'm doing day in and day out. Everything is completely free until I get to maximum capacity. Join now.